So this US dollar Japanese yen analysis for Monday the 3rd of September. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So here on the US dollar Japanese yen, we've had price come down towards its 111, had a brief consolidation around its 111, had a pullback down towards the 400 period moving average, brief rally towards that 111, failed, had prices come down towards its 1073, held support around its 1073, broke back above the 111 where we do have the 200 period moving average, and what we have seen is we've not been able to break away from that 111. Instead we've seen a pullback below this 111 at present. So if we do continue to reject this 111, looking for breakdown towards that 1073, fail to hold support around 1073, we then look for price to head down towards its 1020, and if there is sufficient volatility to the downside to bring us beyond the 1020 before we head down towards that 109.50, look to see a price direct towards that 109.80. We previously found support there, so if we do see a bullish buy side momentum come back into the market in around that 109.80. If however we do break and hold above the 111, so we do have our lows, potentially a higher low here in around this 400 period moving average. So if we do break and hold above the 111, we then look at price head up towards that 1160, successful break from which we were then looking for prices to head up towards ultimately that 1215 it should be. Yeah, so if we do see a break of that 1160, the very next level of note is a move up towards that 1215, successful break from which we then look for price head up towards that 1252 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. What we'll do now is have a look here at the higher time frames to see how prices are developing. So we get scaled on here correct. On the monthly chart here, you can see this market is rather choppy on the US dollar Japanese yen. More recently, we formed our lows, I think it was in around at 104.65 or so. We've had this rally to the upside on the US dollar Japanese yen. And more recently, we've had a bit of a pullback. The overall structure still remains somewhat biased to the long side more recently. So we'll see if we do form a bit of a flag here on the US dollar Japanese yen, especially if we can hold above that 111 and see further continuation here to the upside, possible towards that 113.04. What we'll do now is have a look here at the weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, we can see here we've formed our lows, had this move to the upside, strong continuation towards the 113. We've had a pullback, we've not had a sharp reversal at yet. We've gone into a bit of a consolidation on the US dollar Japanese yen, somewhat bearish consolidation. There does seem to be a series of lower highs more recently, so there does appear to be a slight bias to the downside, but it is a consolidation nonetheless. So we'll see if we do form a bit of a flag and see a further continuation as mentioned previously. And finally we'll have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart we have our highs around that 113.20, I think it was, lower highs around 12.15. We've had this pullback, tested the 200 period moving average, sitting around at 109.80, and this brief rally back above the 111. We've had prices reject slightly above the 1116 towards the 1180s. Had this pullback, tested the 400 period moving average, do appear to be holding support in around a 400 period moving average, sitting at 1073. So we'll see if we can hold this 111 for further continuation towards possibly their most recent swing high beyond the it's not a recent swing high. This swing high back here in around that 1215, and if we do successfully navigate that 1215, possibly looking for a move towards that 113.04 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US dollar Japanese yen analysis. Thanks for watching.